Hey everyone, it's Ashley. Welcome back. I know my hair isn't spectacular as always. However, if any of you out there has hair that just does not hold a curl when you use a curling iron, I suggest the Time curling iron. It looks like a straightener. I went to a wedding on Saturday and it is Tuesday and my hair still looks like this. Every night when I went to bed, I just put it up and like twisted it in a bun. But it's still pretty curly. Today is hair washing day, so it's the end of it. But for like 3 days, the fact that it still looks like this is amazing. My hair usually doesn't hold a curl with a curling iron. And if you don't want to invest in one that is so expensive, go on eBay. They have them for like less than $40. And that is where I've got mine. And I absolutely love it. Anyway, so I have my eyes primed and ready to go for some eyeshadow. So I'm going to be trying out a new palette by Kylie Cosmetics. It is the purple palette. This puppy is super duper expensive. It retails for $42 for only 9 shades. But Kylie stuff is pretty expensive, so kind of nothing new there. So you get 9 shades, 5 of them are matte and 4 are sparkle shades. And if you know me, you know that I love purple because it looks really good on brown eyes. And purple is hard to come by, hard to find good ones. So I went to Ulta and I didn't see my friend there. It was on a Sunday, but I saw this guy and I didn't know this existed and I wanted to try it out, so I just grabbed it. So let's see if $42 is really worth it. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a quick little look. Probably the same thing you've seen me do 100 times, just with a different palette. So as always, I'm gonna start with my Ipsy L34 Blend Beauty. Go into the shade Lilac. It's a little dusty. And make this my transition shade. I already need more, but it's starting to build. And I had to go in like 5 times to get this little bit of purple. I feel like I look like a clown. Alright, now time for a crease shade. So I'm using my Glamour Dolls Romantic Rose. Going into the shade Turning Violet. Just a little bit lightly at first. I'm going to sort of pack it on a little bit first and then do some like blending in little circles to blend it out. It's a little bit patchy, but as I'm building it, it's looking better. I mean, this stuff swatched beautifully, and this is why you cannot trust swatches. I feel like it keeps not wanting to stick to one little spot. So just definitely something to note. This is not a palette that you can use fast. Kind of wanted to do a fast eye look, but I'm having to really take more time to build up these shades and work with them because they are just a little bit patchy. Okay, using the same shade Turning Violet, but going in with a Morphe M562, I'm just gonna buff it on my lower lash line. I think I'm just gonna stick to the outer corner of my lower lash line. And then I always like to put a darker shade in my outer crease area, outer eyelid. So I'm going to use an Ulta crease brush, go into the shade Wine and Dine, and just stamp it in my outer V and kind of blend it out. Gosh, these shades, they just like, they go on great, but as I'm blending, it's like disappearing and getting super splotchy. Alright, so I'm going to use my Sonia Kashuk number 106, go into the shade Purple Smoke, see if I can get some good pigmentation laid down on my eyelid. This is giving me a ton of fallout on my cheeks, so just be careful. It's coming right off, but holy moly. So I sprayed a little bit of Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water on my brush, just one spritz, and went back in with that shade, and it seemed to look a lot better. Alright, really quick, I am going to put on some eyeliner, some mascara, and I will be back to give you my final thoughts. Alright, I am back. I did not want to fight with liquid eyeliner, so I just put on some pencil, smudged it out, so if it looks not defined, it's because it's supposed to. So my thoughts about this look is I like it. It was definitely a labor of love. So is this palette worth it? No, absolutely not. This formula and pigmentation is kind of like drugstore, if not worse than some drugstore. For $42, I should be able to just put this on and blend it out beautifully, but that is not the case with this palette. So I do not approve this one. I'm gonna use it because I have it. Oh my god, I still have fallout on my cheeks. This is ridiculous. This is probably gonna be one of those days where my look just goes down because the pigmentation just fades and crumbles away. So I say save your money. There are other palettes in other shades and maybe those are fantastic, but definitely not the purple one. Alright, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Now go have yourself an awesome day.